Hi guys, this is Ray from Klondike Klinkers here. I kept the last video short, about 6 minutes or so. I have everything still sitting here. It's only a few minutes later. Just doing it to keep the video short. I'm going to go ahead and take my favorite pan here. I'm going to remove this board. I'm going to go ahead and pan out that material that I just classified in the last one. It's quite a bit of material. It helps if you just only add some of the material, but for this video I'm going to add quite a bit, actually all of it. And what you're actually trying to achieve here is, this is dry material. You're getting this gold to drop down to the bottom. If you got clean water, I like to, tell us like water's all murky, you can float off some of this. As long as you have something in here like jet dry or something like that so the gold don't float, you can also watch it over here on the front edge where it's dumping down. Go ahead and move this forward here. And you're going to get this material liquefied into basically a liquid state. And you're going to stratify this material down. You're getting the gold to drop to the bottom. I like to tap the pan. Go ahead and work that material. You're just taking off a little bit of this edge each time. If you start seeing black sand or something show up, stop and re-stratify it. I'm using the small riffles. Generally, if I have bigger material, I'll use the larger riffles on the pan. I'm going to go ahead and work this material down to where it's getting pretty close, to almost done. So there's quite a bit of material in here. I know this material pretty well. I've been panning a lot of it, so I know about how far I could take it without losing gold, because I went back through the panning stage, the panning tub here quite a few times, and I know most of this material is light, just really red material. We can see that there's black sand starting right here, so we're getting to the point where we have to start paying closer attention to it. Just keep shaking it down. Let that gold work all the way down to the bottom, as far as it can go. And I like to drain the water out without letting any material dump off the edge, because I found that gold will actually be sitting here. It'll roll down, and it'll be sitting right here when you would have dumped that off there. So the first dip in the pan, if you don't drain that water off, is going to dump gold, or at least from my experience what I found. There's another trick. I don't know if I want to see if I can get this on here. I'm going to work this down to the light materials off, and I'll show you exactly what I was talking about. You get down to where there's quite a bit of black sand in the material. You just start seeing it starts changing color, and it's not so much light there. Looks about like that. There's a lot of black sand sitting. Light's not in the way, but you can go ahead and keep the pan tipped right here. Put liquid in there. Just give it a little shake like that. It'll work more light material up, and I'll do that a few times over and over again. Let the black sand start showing again. Just shake it right there on those ripples. The gold's going to drop, and then just keep working it like that until you get down to next to nothing in here. And then sometimes I'll use a finishing pan, like one of these Belgian finishing pans over here. Make sure it's on camera. But I typically just have, this is my favorite pan. I'll use this one or one of the super sluice pans if I'm out in the creek. But just for at home, you can't put too much material in this little pan. It's a 10-inch pan. gets stuck in the riffles, just throw in some water, shake it down to that corner, drain it, shake it down. You only want a little bit in there. Now here's another little trick. You see that, make sure there's gold in here. There we go. There's gold in there. See how that's separated? Try and get this to a point where the light's not interfering with it. See how that's separated right there? And you can see that gold. This is a trick that I like to use. You have garnet, black sand, everything in there. A little bit of water in there. Separate it out. And if you tap, gold's going to walk right up to where you're tapping. Follows your hand. And I'll show you that by tapping on this side. Actually up in the corner up here. And it's going to walk its way right up there. You can keep tapping, tap, tap, tap. And it'll work its way up to that corner. Typically I'll do this a few times. And I will just get all that gold up into a corner. It helps if you're tapping, where your hand is not opposite of it. And then you can just back pan it from there. If the gold drops a little bit, tap it some more. It helps, yeah. You kind of have to keep it in a liquid state, like keep it wet to work properly. Keep it on a slight angle upwards. And then when you get this material right here, imagine there's like a little line right here. Take that material, shake it down to the bottom. If this was a pan where this was like this right here, where it's flat, no riffles, you can actually just kind of drain that water off, let it sit there for a second. And then take that material and dump it out. I'll go ahead and separate this out a little bit more. And then I'll just shove it over just to get it where I want it for now. Just going to go ahead and suck most of this out with the snuffer bottle anyways. I'll usually get it to somewhere close to here, suck all this gold out. I'll usually get it to this point, suck most of the gold out, and then just clean it up on the water table, or just do a couple more pans of just snuffer bottle where I suck the gold out. Sorry, the phone rang there. Kind of interrupted the video. Phone dropped on the ground. At least it didn't break this time. And then you go ahead and suck the gold out with the snuffer bottle. Get a little bit more water just in case. And you can go ahead and check. There's not that much material in there. Just go roll it around. See if you find any gold sitting in there. Just visually. And if it is, just repaint. See much of anything in there. I got another pan here. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. It's about 11 minutes. I'm gonna keep it under 15 for YouTube. Go ahead, like, share, comment, leave me a message, suggestions. I'm gonna go ahead and pan this material. That was what we classified in the next video. I'll see you guys then.